Hello!
Hello!
Welcome to another episode of CJ Discovery. Today we are going to do a couple of what should be shorter things. We're actually going to start one in this video and finish it in the next, and then we have another project to do. The one that we're going to start in this episode is mini crystal growing. It is a little project by 4M. It does tell me that I need salt, hot water, actually steaming hot water, and food coloring if I want the crystals to be of color. You don't have to have the food coloring, you can just grow clear crystals if you want. This was $4.99 from Hobby Lobby. The second part is that we have come across these 6 science kits, and there are quite a few of them. So we actually purchased 2 different kits, and we decided to do one in this video and one in the next. The one that we got for today is called Gravity Beads, and it was $5.99 at Hobby Lobby. It shows this cool little science experiment going on in the back. It says it is 3 insanely cool experiences. So I know of at least one of these. It says it's for ages 6 to 96. We qualify. He's 96. I'm 6. I'm going to put this to the side for a minute and get this one started.
Can I open it?
Yes. Okay, when you open this up, don't tear this part because inside are the instructions. Inside is a little cup. It actually has just a little paper inside. The little crystals, a measuring cup, and he tried to throw away the lid. I believe this is the lid to our crystal cup, so don't throw that away. Okay, after opening the package and reading all of the contents, this is actually not a lid, but it is a base that you can display your crystal on. First step of this is that we are supposed to fill this with 20 milliliters, which is marked clearly on the side here, of boiling water. And then we are supposed to put these in here. This is the crystal packet, and stir it up. And then we can put any sort of food coloring we want there if we want colored crystals. We're actually going to use the blue food coloring because blue's awesome. I have got a cup of very, very hot water here that just came off of the burner. So I am going to pour this in here. I will now attempt to pour boiling water without burning myself. I can do it. He has no faith in me. I don't blame him.
Should you do it?
Why you start talking as soon as I start pouring? Let me pour. Nope, I fail. That is hot water on my foot. Oh, for the love of... That's too much. Too much. Okay, 20 milliliters. And only slightly burned. My kiddo here is going to open the crystal packet and pour it in here. Okay, now here we stir. Stir. It says to stir this until it is completely dissolved in the water. So, do you know what dissolve means?
All gone.
Yes. And I'm going to put a couple of drops of food coloring in. Excuse me, please, sir, kindly.
1, 2, 3, 4. Should I stir?
I think so, yeah. So our little solution cup here, we are supposed to let it sit down and cool to just warm water. And then we are actually going to add some salt for a seeding compound in the bottom to give the crystals something to grow on. And then we're going to open this and see what we see and read what we read in here. Go ahead and open. Let's see what's inside. Instructions! And beads. He's going to untangle it, and I'm going to read instructions. Oh! I did not just tear the instructions. Don't believe anybody! I did not tear them. They came that way. We have read the instructions for that other project. We are going to seed our crystal first because we feel like the water has cooled down enough. What's supposed to happen at this point is we are supposed to sprinkle salt or sugar on the top of this without stirring it, set it somewhere, and let it grow. It can start growing in as little as a day, but it's supposed to actually take a couple weeks to really grow. Now, the one thing is that the instructions say a half a spoon of salt. It doesn't really specify what spoon. However, there is a graphic that shows the stirrer here with the little spoon on the end being used. So we're going to use that. I hope it's enough. I hate when instructions don't say words properly. It actually says any salt or sugar. I am using all natural sea salt. I have no idea if that has any impact on anything we're doing here, but it says any. Just sprinkle it across the top. I can't see. I'm going to carefully sit this back here and hopefully not spill it everywhere.
Yay!
Okay, we've opened the other box. All that came in it was the instructions and these beads. Now, it says on the box that there is 3 insanely cool experiences. All I can find in here is 1 experiment and then instructions to download a video or watch a video. I'm wondering if the 3 experiences are actually the different types of kits that they have. I don't know. I don't understand. So basically this is 6 feet 20 meters of beads with a little bit of red on the ends, I guess, so that you can find the ends easily. In order to do this experiment, you are supposed to use any taller cup. You can use just a kitchen glass, supposedly. So we have chosen my Mickey glass here. And Josh is actually going to explain how we are going to do this experiment.
We try to wrap this around the thing in a circle, and I'm already failing. And we try not to get it tangled or it's tangled. And can you give me some more beads? Thank you. And if you get it tangled, it might mess up the experiment.
This is actually one of the most challenging parts of it, and the instructions say that you'll know you've mastered it when you get somebody else to do it for you.
Can you please?
Yes. All right, we have them in here. Now, what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to grab this red end here, and we are supposed to fling it over the side carefully, not like that, just over the side with a little bit of force. If we do this experiment right, something cool is supposed to happen besides just the beads falling to the ground. So I'm going to let Josh attempt it this first time, and we'll see how it goes from there. Well, I don't know if you could see that with how fast it went, but I don't think it did it very much there, but you did see them all flying out. So I'm going to try to set it up real quick again, and let's do this a couple more times. Second time, we're going to try it again. I'm going to try it this time. Okay, so I've got my red end. I think I'm going to try to pull it off this way.
Ow.
It's hard to tell from here what's happening. Maybe if I stand up, it'll give us a better result. So I'm going to attempt that now. Maybe with a little more pull to the floor, we can see the effect a little better. He is going to try the experiment again, and then I'm going to try it again, and we'll see from there. Jar reloaded, take 4. It just ends too quickly. Okay, we loaded another cup. We actually decided to try a shorter cup to see how that affects it, and then I'm actually going to do a taller cup and see what happens. So, all you're going to do is pull it over the side and let it drop. Reload again. We've done a taller cup this time. Let's see how that works out. I'm going to find the end here. Ta-da! Before I give my opinion, let me try to explain what was supposed to happen. When you put the beads inside the cup and you pull them out, gravity pulls them down. Now, because they are moving in a chain, the momentum and the inertia pushes the chain upward. Now, what that is that because the beads are going so fast, the beads coming out of the jar cannot possibly make that flip fast enough. So they're actually moving slowly to turn. It's sciencey stuff, people. Anyway, it pulls up and it goes out like this. And it's supposed to make kind of an arc. Now that's the cool picture they show you on the back and on the front of what it's doing. I don't know if you can see. Focus, focus, focus. Okay. I don't know if you can see it. That is what they're saying it would look like and what it's supposed to do. Now, as you saw from our various attempts, I don't think we got anything near that result. However, I think when I watch the video back, I will see that it's a little bit, I hope. All happened so quickly, like it was less than 20 seconds from pulling it out and it hitting the ground and being done. So it's possible I missed stuff, and I'm interested to see what the video shows, but to my naked eye, it actually looked just like a tiny arc a little bit here and there. As always with every experiment, I'm going to ask my partner here first. What was your opinion?
I really wish that these beads would have like shown it going like an arc when what Mommy said, but if I just really want to see that, and I kind of saw it, but not that well.
Just a little bit?
Yeah.
Thumbs up or thumbs down for the kit? Thumbs sideways. So my opinion here. First of all, when I saw this video before, it's a really cool looking experiment. It looks really neat on film, especially looks neat in slow-mo. And I am going to link some of those videos down in the doobly-doo here so that you can see some of those. They're pretty darn neat, and I think they're pretty awesome. I'm going to take the necklace away from my head. However, loading these cups takes about 3 times as long at least than it did to pull it out. So that part's kind of frustrating. I would think that it's one of those things that's only fun for a little while unless you're really into that kind of stuff. Also, we definitely had trouble replicating what was supposed to happen. It did not really do the big arc. I don't know if maybe if we used a different cup or if there's more to it. The video I saw, he had longer cord, but this is what came with this. I'm not that impressed with it in person. It might be fun to fiddle with and just goof around with and make happen, and I guess if you had a kid that was wild about signs and stuff like that, maybe that would be cool to them. I'm really not sure. It was a $5.99 kit for essentially just a chain of beads here and very little instructions. The other thing is that the box made me think that there would be more than one experiment inside. I don't know if that's my fault that I misunderstood something. I don't know if I missed something. I mean, seriously, this is all the instructions that I got, and it is just steps on this side to what we just did. And then this side is how you can go look at the video. I will go to their site after I'm done here and before I upload this video, and if there are more experiments with this particular kit on there, I will somehow include that here to let you know. Other than that, I don't see anything in the box that tells me any other experiment. Final opinion for me is that while it is a cool little experiment and I think it's fun to watch, I'm not sure if it's something that I would be wild to do over and over and over again, but I do think it's cool to do. And it sounds neat. Nonetheless, as always, I had fun working with my partner here and trying this little experiment out, and I encourage you guys all to try different experiments out and see how they work for you. It was only $5.99, so it's certainly not a lot of money, and I mean, you get fun beads to play with. Who doesn't enjoy that? Who doesn't enjoy taking beads away from their child? Stop it! Thank you for joining us on this episode of CJ Discovery. Please be sure to click that like button if you enjoyed these videos. We put them out as fast as we can. Also click subscribe if you would like to see more. Please leave us a comment. If you know more about this kit and there's something that we did wrong, please be sure to let us know and other viewers know what we were doing wrong, what we were doing right, what your experience was with the kit. Also let us know if you've seen any kits that you would like us to do. We will be back again next time with a different 6 Science kit and seeing what the result of our growing crystal experiment is. Thank you for joining us. Bye.
Bye.
This is too close. Do not film this close.
Bye bye.